Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Wolfie, welcome. It's been a while, Wolfie. Good to see you back. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Amy, Afra, Midnight Meditations, you're early. Gabriella, JJ, got D, Latasha, we got Lady, we got Carla, and Crystal. We got everybody here. The party is officially on. Cowboy Dan has joined as well. What is going on, everybody? It is Thursday, and I gotta admit, I'm ready for Friday. I am ready for Friday indeed. We want the Bright Future Tarot deck. Well, unfortunately, I have not done a 4K flip through because I'm lazy. And I will do one tomorrow, but I do not have this available. Let's get something that's similar. We can get something that's similar. Cowboy Dan, thank you for your donation. November Aries, thank you for your donation as well. KSW and Hamburger and Shake, my two favorite things in life. Well, when I was big. Now my two favorite things in life are not hamburger and shake because I'll die. So instead, I switched to salad and dressing. Salad and dressing instead of hamburger and shake. So, you know, sometimes you just have to make sacrifices because you have heart attacks. So there's that. There is that. We'll use something similar. We'll use this one because everybody does enjoy themselves. I'm just saying. A Dark Mansion Tarot. Cappy, what is going on? Cell 17. Everybody's here. Everybody is here. Like, we're not missing anybody at this point. Well, actually, we're missing Boo Boo. I don't know where Boo Boo is. I know where Christina is. Christina's driving home, but we're missing Boo Boo at this point. Other than that, the party is officially on. I mean, I'm just saying now, the party is officially on. I'm sorry about that, Wolfie. I will make a 4K video tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow I will make a 4K video and get it done. And just get it done just for you. Linda, what is going on? Good to see you as well. All right. What is coming in my future? King of Wands. King of Wands. It does say that as far as decisions go, as far as activities go, actually, I think that you're sort of stuck on a particular thing. You're sort of stuck. I don't think it's making any progress. I think that you sort of wonder if this is going to be advantageous for you, if this is going to be something that you want to do. You know what I mean? That Page of Pentacles, right? Sure, I can do these things. Cappy and Karen, thank you for your donation. November is here. Andrew joined. What is going on? Mina as well. What's up? The King of Wands, you're trying to get something done. I think that you started it. Either you started it or you have it in your mind or you're on that way, right? Sweepy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But I think one of the problems here is you're wondering about the stability of it. You're wondering, okay, if I start it, if I do this thing, if I get going on this particular project, I wonder exactly how long I'm going to be able to put up with it, right? Because that Page of Pentacles, is it going to bring some stability? Is it going to bring in either money or is it going to bring in joy? Is it going to be something that I want to do, right? It could be sort of playing a musical instrument, starting a hobby. It could be something that does earn money. Stacy, welcome. But anyway, it feels like that you have a lot of things sort of, hesitation with this particular thing. Samantha, welcome. Three of Pentacles says you should. I think you should make that thing go. I think you should make that project happen. By the way, I think you're going to meet somebody that basically talks you into it eventually. I think that you have somebody interesting coming in. Latasha, thank you for your donation. I think you have somebody coming in soon that's sort of interesting. I think they have a dynamic personality. They have sort of a wild side to them. I think that they end up drawing you into a project. They can end up drawing you into something that you want to do. Now, is that going to be long term? I don't think so, but definitely something for temporary sake or whatnot. I also think that you have a sort of this unexpected expense coming. You have an unexpected expense coming, and I think that expense is going to be it's going to be something that's pretty regular, right? If we're looking for a new school, maybe that's that. You definitely have an unexpected expense there. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, right? We're just sort of running through Pentacles, running through money. We're sort of chewing through it. We have some extra sort of outages on our way, but definitely be prepared for that. Don't let that sort of bite you, right? You definitely want to be sort of in that preparation zone. YouTube user and November, thank you for your donations. Paula joined, Carla joined, Nakona joined. Everybody's here. We got like 40 people and we've been online for 10 minutes. Samantha and Sheila. Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I think we have 40 donations and we just started 10 minutes ago. All right. Miss Jalen, November says, is he returning? And if so, when? And if so, when? Boo Boo, welcome. We were just missing you, Boo Boo. We were saying we need Boo Boo. I mean, Boo Boo's not here. Boo Boo is required for the stream. The stream doesn't really officially start until Boo Boo joins. I mean, let's face it. We can have 1 million people here, but until Boo Boo is here, the stream's not really going yet. I mean, the stream's just kind of warming up, right? We're just kind of warming up the space at that point. All right, let's do a little bit of this one. Everybody's favorite, the Light Seers Tarot. Let's get it done. Let's get it done for November. You miss Jalen. I do too. Let's see if Jalen is going to return. By the way, the book is done. The book is done. Now I'm proofreading it. So if you're wondering what the status of my book is, it's done. I'm proofreading it right now. So once it's proofread, which will take a while, then we are going to format it up and send it to the printer and make some progress on it. So hopefully it'll be, oh man, the prototype will be here 1st of May. And then the actual book, maybe May 15th, maybe. I mean, it definitely is sort of in there. But yeah, anyway, Samantha, thank you for your other donation. Amy, what is going on? Good to see you. You missed Jalen. Is he going to return? Hermit, oh, that's rough. That's rough. He does feel alone without you. So if you're looking for Jalen missing you, I think that's the case. So what do we have here? What do we have here? Okay, this is good stuff, by the way. Justice says that Jalen sort of, exited, or Jalen is not there because of a balance, because of getting things into balance, getting things to where they need it to be. A lot of times people just need at least some space. They need some sort of a distance in order to get some stuff done. Chaya, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But that Hermit says that they got what they needed. They got on a little bit of that alone factor, a little bit of that, I'm sort of recovering, I'm recuperating. It's not something that I'm going to be doing permanently, obviously, because the Six of Swords says I think that they are returning. I think they're returning indeed. Six of Swords is a movement card, and it is coming from a place that's not very advantageous. So some places it's going to be much better, right? That Eight of Cups as well. I think they're sort of going to abandon the idea that they originally had. They want to get something else going. I don't think that what they expected out of the exit was going to be there. And it turns out that, it just, that it just figures it determines this way of leaving or this way of moving or the way of going just didn't work out like they wanted it. The Eight of Cups. I think they're going to abandon that whole idea. Oh, Roja, thank you for your donation. Jose, what's going on? But I think they're coming back with this six. I think that does mean they're coming back. You do have this option of coming back. Being alone, being in a situation without you, I don't think it works for them. You know what I mean? Sheila, thank you for your donation. But just as they didn't really find the balance they were looking for, definitely on a loner type feel, and I think they will be moving back towards you. So I think that's definitely a thumbs up. Definitely a thumbs up. I think that they are headed back. We have a gazillion donations. General for the remainder of by the way, if you're in the queue, it's massive. It's massive. I think that we are here and you are here. So we are like up here. Sheila, thank you for your donation. So yeah, we're up here somewhere, and we're sort of moving through stuff. Yeah, queue's a little long today. I'm kind of surprised. We are literally rocking it. I think it's because it's Thursday. Thursday is the magic day because everybody's excited about Friday. I know you are. I know you're excited about Friday because I'm excited about the golden wheel tarot is what I'm saying. Sheila, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tammy, what is going on? Shauna, welcome. How you doing? All right. Shauna, welcome to the stream. I'd show you the money trick, but I spent it. I spent the money trick. Yeah, I had to spend it. Sometimes I need cash, and I got the money trick in order to get the cash, you know. Carla and Suri, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. In case you're wondering what I gutted the money trick for, I know you're wondering. Hang on, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I gutted the money trick for. I got, all right, I got this over here. See, I got it at a garage sale. It is it's a little desk. It's one of those wooden desks where you can lean it up and down, and then you can paint or draw. So I got a new painting over there, and I'm making a second copy of it because Christina wanted one. So yeah, that's what I've spent it on. It's got drawers and all that fancy stuff, and I mean, it was worth it. My garage sale thing, it was worth it. YouTube user and Stacy, thank you for your donations. All right, general for the remainder of April. We got the Seven of Wands. April looks like you definitely have a defensive nature there. You have something where you need to sort of evaluate things as they come. You need to not accept anything. You definitely need to be on guard. You know what I mean? On guard for the rest of April. This sort of really feels like that with the Seven of Wands, especially next to the Chariot. It feels like this defensive nature or trying to pull back or trying not to engage in a lot of things that are headed your way sort of gets you into the Chariot, almost like an escapism. It feels like you need to escape. You need to get on the other side of this because I don't think that engaging in everything people want you to do in April is going to be advantageous for you at all. That Ten of Wheels says you're better off on your own for April. I think that you have a lot of different things coming in a little bit more in May than April. April seems kind of a sleepy month for you overall, but it does say, especially with that Queen of Wands, that you're going to be able to sort of pick up where you need to on May, because I think May is a little more busy for you, and get things done that are just need to get done, because I think delaying these is not going to be good for you. Ten of Wheels says, yeah, get defensive. Don't engage in everything everybody wants. Don't engage in everything that you want to get done, because I think you're going to get overloaded. You're going to have a Ten of Wands moment where it's just, it feels like it's just too much. It's just too much. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think that is going to work at all. Christina, welcome. How's the drive? How's the drive, Christina? What is going on? All right, let's see what we got. Okay, if you're in the queue, it is out of the world. We have 23 donations. Question below. Cappy Ram wants to know. Cappy Ram wants to know, what does the Aquarius really want? Will he talk to me again? I say yes.
Hooray!
I say yes. I say that they want to talk to you again. What did they really really want, though? Samantha, thank you for your donation. You got the Virgo action over there. You got the Virgo action over there. Yeah, we got like 50 people. 50 people. All right. If you are one of these 50 people, hit that like and sub button. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck. You know what I mean? I have minimal standards. I'm going to have to admit that now. But as long as I don't suck, I think that is what matters. That is what really matters. So please hit that button. I greatly appreciate you. All right. What does the Aquarius want? Well, I can tell you right now that they don't really want to balance things out. They don't want things to be, sort of balanced out. The Temperance is a weird card. Not only is it sort of balanced, but it's also sort of a blending of the two worlds. I don't think that they totally want to get into your world. I think that they want to stay in theirs, but they want to reach out to you anyway. They almost want to pull you in. Are they going to be able to negotiate to where they're going to sort of come to a compromise between your world, their world, these interactions? I don't think that that's just going to work. I think that you're going to get into a situation where they want a little more of themselves. They want a little more of that greed action. And you're going to have to sort of adjust to that and accommodate that, because I don't think they're going to do a lot of negotiation, a lot of compromise with you, quite frankly. I do think that they want a little more power within this interaction. I think that they want to be on top. I think that they want to look good. I think that they want to have that social status. I think that they want to be in command or in charge of, how things go. I don't think they want to compromise with that either. Now, you are going to have to work. You are going to have to work to get this person to come around to your side on a variety of things. And that work is going to be frustrating. The work is going to be a long and arduous task to get it done. I think you can get it done, but at the meantime, I think that they just want the ability to have power over you in a variety of different things. So there you go. Cappy, Ram, a little bit of the power struggle. A little bit of the power struggle as it goes. All right, we got Karen. Will Daniel communicate with me soon? The other person gave up. I don't know what doll is. Is that a doll? Is that a doll? I'm not really sure. Let's just see. I started messing with the camera. I started screwing with the camera, and now I screwed it up. Let's go with this one. I do love this one. I gotta say, I do love this one. Quite enjoy it indeed. I mean, that is the Gentle Tarot. If you're going to be gentle, you might as well do it with a Gentle Tarot deck. You know what I mean? Queen, what is going on? Good to see you. All right. Anybody else join? Jay, join. What is going on? So let's see, with the gentle spirit and the gentle heart, if Daniel's going to be contacting you soon. Seed of Stones, maybe. Two of Wands and Two of Cups. I think we can give this a thumbs up. I do think that we have a good Daniel interaction here. Sort of with the Two of Cups action first off. Let's warm up with this, okay? If somebody's going to contact you, what are we going to look at, right? I have a chapter on this in my book. We're going to look at the Ace of Swords. Great beginning of a communication. Page of Swords. I'll communicate with you, but it may be on my terms. King, Queen of Swords, maybe. It depends kind of where the situation is at, right? You're looking at the Two of Wands, the sort of searching for other things. Basically, I think Daniel wants it all. Daniel wants you. Daniel wants other people. Daniel wants options. Daniel wants the options, because I don't think Daniel's happy with just one thing. Two of Cups, that's fine. But that Two of Wands, why are we still looking? Why are we still looking, right? So if Daniel is going to communicate to you, I think he's communicating with somebody else too. We are still scanning the environment. We're still looking over the environment for other options. And in the meantime, we are making connections with you. So I do think that they're coming around, but don't think that you're sort of the only option. And I say that, and I do say that because Rose, thank you for your pledge. I appreciate that, Rose. The Seed of Stones says that we're still trying to find what we like, because I don't think Daniel's figured out what they want, what they like. I still think that they're shopping. I still think that they're in the option. They're in the neighborhood for a variety of different things. So I do think Daniel's coming around, but it's going to be sort of a lighthearted, very casual, very sort of optional thing. All right. Will he cross the ocean for me? Will he cross the ocean just for me? Ooh, that sounds kind of romantic. Let's do a romantic tarot here with the bumbleberry hollows. I mean, I say it's romantic because it's cute. I mean, you know what I mean? Some people say that my tarot choices look like a little girl's tarot choices, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a small child at heart. I don't know. But we do have the world. So that's good news. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at this. This is insane. This is literally just bananas at this point. We're going with a thumbs up. I mean, look at this.
Hooray!
I'm just saying, this is fantastic. If you want a good read, this is it. This is it. Will they cross the ocean? Let's zoom in, shall we? Will they cross the ocean? They will cross the ocean indeed. They will cross this ocean indeed. Actually, image here of them crossing the ocean to get to you. That is so insane. That is so insane. The World card with that Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles would cross an ocean. Queen of Pentacles would do it, especially combined with the Emperor and the King. We need to get these forces together. We need to get the Queen and the King together. The King is Wands. It is about the fiery action. It is about the flames. It is about taking activity, taking in charge, and getting things in charge, taking that command with that Emperor feel, right? If it takes the Emperor to bring us together, if it takes me taking this action and moving across an ocean, I'm willing to do it for you. It's right there. It's right there. That is so freaking exciting. I'm just saying now, they will cross the ocean. They'll fly to Mars. They'll fly straight up. Hamburger, thank you for your donation. They'll fly to freaking Mars to get to you. Okay. So Sweet Pea, I wouldn't be concerned at all. Not at all. I would not be concerned at all. Okay, let's go for the next read. We got a ton of them. Let's do the tarot of the Dr. Mystical moments. Even though Dr. Mystical's not there. You're at Whataburger. All right, that's a good meal. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm a Whataburger addict, but when I was big, I ate Whataburger every day. Every day I ate Whataburger. I had a shake. You got to have a Whataburger shake, and I had a burger with mustard. Mayonnaise doesn't work for Whataburger. I like mayonnaise on a burger sometimes, but yeah. All right, what should I do this weekend? Hierophant says that your spiritual path is your focus this weekend, Latasha. Spiritual path is it. It is it, the Hierophant, the spiritual path. I think that you have a lot of activities that you can do this weekend on that. I mean, just picking up some of these videos, picking up a book, getting into that mode where you're sort of launching into that, full steam. Because I think this weekend you are especially attuned to make a lot of progress on that. You know what I mean? It's like when you learn a musical instrument or something and you do the guitar and you can't seem to make any progress on the guitar. One day you pick the damn thing up and you're like really good at it. You're like, whoa, it's finally paying off. Latasha, this is your weekend where your spiritual journey is finally paying off. That Queen of Pentacles, everything is just going to fall in place. You have a lot of opportunities here. You have a lot of things that just open up to you, just like magic, literally like magic when you're doing this. Justice says the balance between sort of learning things, trying things, activities, the videos, getting a book and whatever. Justice says where that balance is. You know how to get that. And the Three of Wands, it's almost like it's effortless. It's like you don't have to desperately look for something. You don't have to desperately chase something. It just falls into your lap. This is it. Latasha, this is your weekend for spiritual journey, for getting in there, for diving into that, because your progress this weekend is going to be just bananas. It is going to be bananas. You told N you know about the other girl, and we can be friends, wondering how he's feeling. How he's feeling with that other girl, or is he feeling up the other girl? I mean, I don't know, but you know who does know is the Tarot in Wonderland. It's going to give you a good answer. Tarot in Wonderland doesn't really delay. It doesn't fuss around. It doesn't wait. It just doesn't wait. It just does things. It just does things right, right? The other Christina, current thoughts, MLC. Thank you, Christina, for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's see what we're doing here. You told him about the other girl. The Empress. The Empress is interesting. I think that you've taken back your power. This is important. All right, listen up. YouTube, this is important right now. This is important. By this action, you've taken back your power. You've taken back your power. We say that because of the Empress. You know, everybody leans on the Emperor. It says the Emperor is the leader. The Emperor does this. The Emperor does that. Screw the Emperor. What about the Empress? She's not just a pregnancy card. She has power. I think that you've taken back your power, taken back a lot of sort of the command that you've lost in this, right? The Eight of Cups shows that you're willing to walk away. You're willing to abandon. You are willing to walk away from this. And the Ace of Pentacles, you're now opened up for something new, for something adventurous, for something awesome, for something that is going to change. Because that's what you need, YouTube. You need change. I don't think you can keep this shit going forever. You need change. I think that you have taken the first step towards that. And the Two of Wands says, keep looking for the next big thing, because I think you're opening up. I think this dynamic thing that you've done has really sort of nestled you into the space where it's your day. It's time for you. It's not time for it's not time for worry. It's not time for concern. It's time for something bigger and better that you can grasp a hold of. November, should I keep my second job? Our focus on the main job is a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right, I'm just saying now, November, up here is your main job. Down here, it's a second job. Main, second. Let's look at the main. The main job does have a lot going for it. The main job does have a lot going for it. It seems that you have stability. It seems that you have a reputation. You have a lot of things happening, a lot of exciting things going on with that main job. It does feel like that. High Priest, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But that main job should be the focus. Just saying now, entertainment purposes only, obviously, but the main job should be the focus. It's really sort of key right now, right? Now, let's look at the second job here. I don't think you're going to have the second job forever. I think that you are either going to leave it because you're frustrated. I think you're not going to have time. I think you're just going to be just dead tired. You're going to have a lot of different things happening with the second job to where you're just ready to bail. Bottom line, that's what I see, right? We have the emotional thing. You feel obligated to it. You do feel obligated to it. You feel like I need the money. Maybe I need the money. Maybe I need a little bit of that fat cash. But at the same time, oh man, at the same time, it feels like it's just causing more grief than anything else. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying over time, you just develop this despise for the second job. It's what I see. It's what I see. Should you keep it? That's up to you. This is entertainment purposes only. But the main job should be your focus, at least according to the card, especially when you got the, okay, come on. Especially when you have good cards like that. It feels like that there is some stability. There is some good stuff about this. Will I feel well enough to create art? Samantha, I hope so. Samantha, we need art. We need more art from you. I mean, I'm just saying now. By the way, if you're in the queue, it's massive. If you're in the queue, it is incredible. We are here somewhere, and we are going to be down here. So if you're here, you got a little bit of a wait. I'm trying to burn through it as fast as I can, but please be patient with me. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all so much. I'm just saying now. I am just saying now. I'm going to feel well enough to, oh, screw this deck. Screw this deck. You know what we need, Smith, you know what we need. Samantha knows what we need. We need this one. We need the art deck, the one with all of the art on it for this, because I think Samantha is going to be cranking out. I think Samantha is going to be cranking out some beautiful, beautiful stuff. I think she's going to get some watercolor out there, a little bit of acrylic paint, do some pours maybe. Man, it's going to be exciting. Let's see. Am I going to feel well enough though? If you don't have your health, everything else is kind of ruined. I mean, I got to say that too. Everything else is kind of ruined if you don't have your health. We need that. The Two of Swords is interesting. King of Cups and the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins says that we do get a little better. It is one of those cards where we're proud of the wheat field, okay? We know what we have going for us, and we're proud of it. We have some pride. We do have this feel of comfort and, sort of being there and being present and knowing that we have the stability that we need, especially around the King of Cups. The King of Cups is sort of the getting better card. It's not like a fully celebration card like the Three of Cups there's so many damn cups. The king is sort of chill and laid back. What this tells me, Samantha, is that I think that you find this medium ground between I have this much energy, I feel a little better. I have this much energy, but I know how to approach art to where I don't just burn through the entire day of energy in a month, right? Or sorry, in an hour, right? You don't want to burn through all day of your energy by doing something bad, which is going to be something that really sort of eats it out. That sounds bad. It sort of consumes your energy. I don't think that you do that. Cheryl, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I think that you're in a situation where you just are able to relax and do the art that you need to do. And that is going to be key for you to finding that middle ground. It is the Revival Art Tarot. There's two versions. This is the first version. The second version sucks. It sucks. Don't get the second version. Get the first version. It is worth it. It costs like $60. And that sounds expensive until you get on Kickstarter. And then you're like, well, $60, that's cheap. That's cheap because I just saw a $100 Kickstarter. Now I saw multiple $100 Kickstarters. Tarot decks, you know what I mean? I saw multiple $100 Kickstarters. Oh, Kickstarter sucks, man. Kickstarter. I saw a deck today. I loved it. I was in love with this deck of cards. I really was. And then I saw it only had 32 cards. Who makes a 32 card deck? You're going to be getting the same cards for every reading. That's a terrible idea. It's just an awful idea. Okay. Kathleen and I, we need to hang out. We miss each other. The Fool says we're willing to go on that adventure. So we're going to give this a thumbs up just based upon the Fool alone. I mean, come on, I'm easy. You know I'm easy. The Fool says, I'm willing to go on this adventure with you, Samantha. I am willing to go on this adventure with you because the Ace of Pentacles says there's still some stability to be had. There's still an opportunity for a new stability, okay? The Ten of Pentacles, ooh, it's so nice. It's so damn nice. It is all about the structure, the foundation, the celebration, the getting together and having everything that we need together, right? We can do that, but we need to get together. We need to start it off again. We need to hang out once more. We need to say, hey, let's try this out one more time. And I think we can do it. The Ace of Pentacles, the new beginning into the Ten of Pentacles, that's magic. That is magic. We have launched clear through the entire Pentacle suite. And man, it is nice. It is nice and it is beautiful. I'm telling you now, 17 Joy, what is going on? What does he currently need from me? Chara wants to know. This is a good question. I like that question. A lot of times we'll get a question like, where are we going or something like that. I like this question. Chaya, that's a great question because you're sort of narrowing down, what can I do to make this better? Or what can I do to, fix things or, sort of get things going the way that I would like to have it, right? So you're not just waiting around. You're willing to be proactive and take some action. I like that. The Ten of Discs establishment. I think it's that feeling of grounding, the feeling of stability, of sort of knowing that you're there. that the stability, the grounding, knowing that you're there being a good first step with this, right? Because temperance is a lot of times, Shia, a lot of times you and this person don't match well. You don't go well together, right? Tanya, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You don't match well. You don't go together. You don't sort of jive as well as you could. There is sort of a challenge there. I mean, it is a challenge sometimes, right? There is sort of a challenge there. Choices means that sometimes you just sort of need to be in a mode where you're willing to compromise with this person. Because a lot of times they do come in strong and they need too much, indeed. And they want too much and they have too many demands and they just have a lot of different things going on with that. But the thing is, we're willing to sort of say, okay, we can do this, but let's do that. Sort of be in the middle ground, there. Choices in the 7 is also the Lord of illusionary success. That means a lot of times this person is asking for something they don't really need just so they can be around you, or just so they can get something different, right? So in other words, what they say might not be what they mean in real life. So you got to kind of watch that. Get to the root cause of it. You know what I mean? It's like an IT. When a server dies and you have a bunch of things happening on the server, but there's no root cause yet. You need to find the root cause, and that's sort of where you need to be. Spiritualist, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Welcome again, Spiritualists. How are you doing tonight? It's fantastic to see you. Let's use this one. Let's use this one for Aroha. Aroha, it is so good to see you. It is so good to see you. I'm just saying now, SH, are they going to come back or not? Have they bailed completely? Are they going to make their way in? Are they going to make their way back? Returning to me. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants that because
Everybody loves the D.
I am just saying now. Are they going to come back? 7 of Wands. Interesting. A little bit of the defensive nature. It sort of points to maybe not immediately. Maybe we have some work to do. Maybe we have some patching. Maybe we have some things that need to get done before they come back, before they're on their own. That 8 of Coins, it does say there's some work involved. Are they going to return? It's almost like that they're hesitant at this point because we do have the 7 of Wands, the defensive card. We're hesitant at this point. Maybe this is not something we want to do immediately, not right now. Maybe this is something that we want to delay. Maybe this is something that we need to evaluate before we just dive into it. Now, we're not saying that they won't come back. I think they do come back because we do have the 2 of Cups. This is the most powerful card ever for coming back. If you have the Tower, which means things may need to crumble down. Maybe we need to approach this differently. How this was set up, how this went, how this ended, how this is sort of there may not work. You may indeed have a House of Cards. We can't have that. If we need to let the House of Cards fall in order to move on to the next stage, that's fine, because we need to move on to the next stage. We can't have it sort of where it's currently at. Will they return? Yeah. The 2 of Cups. Is there a delay? Is there a what if? Is there a structural breakdown that needs to occur in the entire thing before we can do that? Yes. But yes, they can return to you, but in a roundabout way, in sort of that last card, that last ditch effort way. Oh, we got a $5 donation. I think it actually, oh no, did that scroll off? Oh no, that scrolled off. That scrolled off. I have no idea who made the donation. Let me know who did this $5 sticker earlier. Can I wait. I got another option to look. Let me look. Sheila. It was Sheila. I got Sheila. Sheila, I got you. I found you. Sheila, I found you, my friend. Let's go down to Sheila and see what Sheila wanted there. Oh man, we got let's see. Hey, everyone, please hit the like button. I appreciate that. Support the channel. Paid more deck. You paid more for decks than 60s. I want to ask if my boss is an asshat. Oh, okay. Let's see if your boss is an asshat. Could be. Could be. There are a lot of asshats out in the world. There's no shortage of asshats. There just is not. I mean, if you need a hat that looks like an ass, there are plenty of bosses. Plenty of bosses. Oh, you don't need a reading. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, let's see what we got on the next one. Carla, is Arturo my soulmate? I think we can use the same deck. Is Arturo my soulmate? What are we looking for? What are we looking for, my friends? What are we looking for? We're looking for, bottom line, the star. The star is fantastic. We're looking for the lovers. Looking for the lovers. YouTube user wants the list. It's massive, YouTube user. It is. We're up here somewhere, and you are here. You got a little wait. We got a little wait. I think we have, did we break a record tonight? No, we only got 28 donations. That's not a record. Record's 43. Let's see. Is it the soulmate? 7 of coins, death, moon. I don't think so. I think we're actually going to do a little thumbs down on this. I don't think it's a soulmate. No. The moon means we do have a deep connection. No pun intended. A deep connection happening here. The moon is so important. We're gathered together for an adventure. We're going on this together. Now Death card says during this path between both of us, we do have some separation, some changes that need to occur in order, but it's almost like the changes that we have, Carla, the changes that we go through bring us closer together, right? As people age, as people sort of have more life experiences, their experiences change them, okay? And it either brings us closer together or farther apart. I think in your particular situation, the changes that you occur, the changes that happen, the growing brings you closer together. It's not like something where you're separated more. It's like it brings you closer together. 7 of Wands says it's almost not like that. It's sometimes we feel like we're sort of growing apart. The 7 of Coins, though, this is the card that announces that what you have is worth the time. The juice is worth the squeeze. Do I see soulmate? No. Do I see a fantastic celebration between two people that could grow together, that could go stronger over time, which is freaking rare? I see that. I do. Will Jay end up reconciling? Let's see. Let's go to the Tarot Tower and get us this one. By the way, I'm just saying, I've ordered 31 decks now. The 31 decks now I have ordered for the next few months. So you're about to see a lot of tarot coming in here. You're about to see an excessive amount of tarot. If you like tarot, you probably want to hang out on this channel. I mean, I'm just saying, who else ordered 31 decks for the next few months? I'm just saying, you need to hit that like and sub button. You're going to be missing a hell of a lot of decks of cards that I'm going to get first because I pay for priority shipping. I mean, I'm like, give it to me next day. I don't care how much it costs. I needs my tarot. I needs my tarot. And yeah. So you're going to see it here first. You got to be subscribed, though. You're going to miss a lot of stuff. All right. Will Jay end up reconciling in the future? Ouch. Okay. No, and no. That would be a no. We're going to have to go a thumbs down. Got to do a thumbs down. I'm just saying now. The 10 of Swords says it's over. Serbi? I'm sorry. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. I mean, I'm sorry, but the 10 of Swords hurts. It is the termination card. It is the card where it's over, basically. Denise, thank you for your donation. Denise, it is so good to see you. Ace of Wands says we do have a little bit of activity, a little bit of talk, maybe a little bit of talk, a little bit of things going on. But that Five of Wands says we still clash. Yeah, we still clash. It just feels like that clash happens. The Four of Cups, we're getting an opportunity for something we just don't want. We just don't want it anymore. The termination, just don't want it no more. The conflict that we have from just even sort of, getting in the same lane together, it looks rough. It looks rough. You got the Jack-o'-lantern and the Lambert. Those are, Andrew, that's a good, Andrew, you got style. Andrew has good taste. Those are two damn good tarot decks. When will Randy get a damn job? Where's that? What's that? What's that song? Why don't you get a job? Not the outfield. I've no. Anyway, why don't you get a job? See, now it's going to bother me. Who sung that? Who sung that song? We got to stop now. We got to stop. We have to take a 1 minute break and find out. Why don't you get, that's the Offspring. That's the Offspring. Oh, wow. That is the Offspring. Yeah, why don't you get a job? I mean, there is that. So when are they actually going to get said job? That'd be great. Because, maybe they're gaining a little bit of weight. Maybe they got a little bit more tummy than they did yesterday. I don't know. Maybe they're just relaxing on the couch. I don't know what's going on, but Randy needs to get up and get a job. And part of that is, I think they get a job, but it's not paying very well. That's for sure. That is for sure not paying very well. That's Seven of Pentacles. We're hoping that. I mean, look at the title of the card. Look at the title of the card. It is success unfulfilled. We're getting, maybe a minimum wage job, maybe that $15 an hour hit and we can get something decent. But yeah, the success unfulfilled, the job that they get is not exactly the job that you would hope that they got when you say, go get a job. The world says they do have a lot of talents. They do have a lot of skills. They do have a lot of talents happening. I think that they could get a lot of good stuff going. You know what I mean? That world, they have a lot of potential here. And the Empress just says that comfort seems to be one of the main things, though. Comfort seems to be one of the main priorities, and you need to get up and get less comfort and get success fulfilled instead of unfulfilled. I'm just saying. But yeah, it is sort of an emotional thing. It's just like, I want this ideal job over here where it pays me $100 an hour and there's free pizza and free soda. I'd love that job over there. I can work from home. All of these, all of these things, all of these nice things would be great. But I don't think that's possible. A little bit too high on that expectations. And it ends up with success unfulfilled. Okay, I'll get this. I'll do something. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll serve my Christina's Whataburger to her or something. I don't know. I'm not ruling it out. I mean, I'm not ruling anything out at this point. YouTube user will end contact me anytime soon because I won't be. YouTube user. Let's find out if N is going to be contacting you anytime soon. But I'm just saying, lady's favorite deck. I think lady's favorite deck. Until lady gets that new one. Lady, when are you getting the new one? I know you ordered it because you were complaining it cost $60. And I mean, if you haven't been on Kickstarter lately, have you? One of the Kickstarter decks that I'm going to review tomorrow is, I think it costs like 80. I think it costs like 80 shipped. Anyway, and it doesn't look that good. Will N contact me soon because I won't? Justice says no. Eight of Swords says they have restrictions. They have restrictions happening with that, right? And the Two of Cups, I think they sort of moved on at this point. They know that there's other things. They know that they need to be elsewhere. And no, I don't think they will be contacting you. At this point, you would have to contact them because I think you made it clear that you know about the other person, number one, right? Number two, you're not going to put up with that. You've regained your power structure. You've regained where you need to really be in this, right? It's time for N not to have that power over you. Time for you to have your own. And I think that's sort of where you're headed and where you are going to be. So I think that they pretty much relying on you if you want to contact them again. Just my opinion, though. Why is the Virgo going to contact me in June? Let's see about that. What's a good Virgo deck? You know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the thought. I mean, I love it, and I'm a Virgo, so why not? Why not? I can love a deck. I can love a deck of cards. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. My mom doesn't like me reading tarot, which is funny, which is quite funny. My mom is like, what are you doing over there? How you doing? I'm like, I'm doing good. I'm reading tarot, you know? She's like, you don't need to be reading that tarot. I'm like, why not? I like it. But you know, some people just don't like tarot, I guess. I guess there's some, I haven't showed her my tarot tower yet. I think that would be the icing on the cake right there. Mom, look what I got. I got 2 tarot towers, and I'm going to have to build a third one because I got 30 more freaking decks coming. Be like, oh my God. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. We're Catholic. Yeah, mine's Catholic as well. All right. Why is the Virgo going to contact me in June? They feel slighted. They feel slighted. Oh, man, that Lord of Defeat. I think that they feel like that they need to catch up on some ground. They need to catch up on something. They need to discuss something. They need to talk, right? They're coming in a bit on the emotional side, too. So if you're looking at the Angel Whisperer, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question is. They're coming in a little bit on the emotional side. They want to have an emotional conversation. They want to get into a little bit of that area, right? Because you have 2 bad cards here. They're sort of interesting, the 2 swords. We have the Lord of Defeat, and we have sort of the breaking up card. Oh, man. It's like that they're trying to recover from a breakup. They're trying to recover some ground. They're trying to make up for lost time. They have a feeling that this contact is going to be a Band-Aid on something else, or maybe they broke up with somebody and they're coming in. It's sort of interesting. It's sort of interesting how that is at. But yes, basically they're coming in from an emotional state in order to sort of get from place A to place B, right? Anyway, hamburger and a shake. What about my career as a hamburger and a shake? Roja, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. Let's see what is going on with the hamburger and a shake. By using, we could use a food tarot. We could use the tasty tarot, but it doesn't exist yet. But what does exist is my tarot right here, which I have no idea what they're doing with this damn tarot deck. They're supposed to be printing it. Robert De Niro, what is going on? Robert De Niro, we have a mountain of donations, Robert De Niro. I have a literal mountain of donations tonight. All right, let's see. What about my career? Well, what about your career? Your career looks, well, you're hanging on to something that may not be advantageous for you in the long term. I mean, we got that, right? You're hanging on to something that may not be advantageous in the long term as far as your career goes. We have the Queen of Swords. It's like we're approaching this from a bad angle. We're approaching this from a place where we're not going to make the progress that we need because of a variety of different factors. One of which is either a burnout or either basically heading into a path of just mud. We're trying to run through mud. We're trying to run through it as fast as we can. And there's only so many ways, there's only so many pathways you can get in through the mud in order to get that done. You know what I'm saying? So you can run through mud or you can run through a nice paved road. You're running through mud with this career. It almost seems like some of the choices are incorrect. Some of the things are working against you. Some of the things are not going to be smooth and nice like you think they are. The Tower reversed says that although we are making progress with this, we're making a pathway through it. Again, we're running through mud. We're not making it as optimal as we could. We're not making the decisions that we need to get into the places that we need to be from that. And the Four of Cups says that, right? At some point, you just feel like there's some incorrect decision. There's some things that just didn't happen the way they needed to happen in order to sort of develop and blossom this the way that it needed to be blossomed. And we ended up with something that is not how ultimately we would like it to be. That's basically what it says. There you go. Hamburger and a shake. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I would show you the money trick, but I spent the money. I do have the Rubik's Cube trick. Does anybody want to see the Rubik's Cube trick? Or is everybody like, screw the Rubik's Cube trick, you have 10 million donations? I mean, let me know. Let me know, because I'm good either way. I'm good either way. You know me. All right, let's see what we got going on next. We got Christina W. By the way, I think we can actually see the end of the queue now. We can actually see the end of the queue. Yes, we can. We're here, and we have this many to go. And by the way, we're ending after these. We're ending after these. We're going to bail. But, man, action-packed night tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all you. All right, let's go through this. Current thoughts of my significant other, MLC. Let's do it. Let's do it to it with the, what do we want? What's a good deck? What's a good deck for this? Oh, you know what? Oh, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Ooh, I love this one so much. The Mons Tarot. The Mons Tarot. Lots of new people. Everybody wants to see a magic. Okay. All right. All right. Everybody wants to see a magic trick. Screw the trick and do the readings. Well, you know, you have half and half here. You got half and half here. We'll screw the trick and do the readings. I mean, we'll do the magic trick another day. Another day when we don't have 10 million donations in the queue. So there you go. All right. Let's try it out. You want the trick at the end. There you go. See, that's not a bad deal. Now you got all the donations and the trick. I like that. That's a good idea. The current thoughts are good. They're good. We have a mixture, though, sort of the end, basically, right? You're looking at the Lord of Victory in the Six of Wands. They think that the interaction is indeed victorious. They think the interaction is good. The interaction is solid. We have a lot of good things happening with it. The Ace of Swords says the communication's pretty clear. And that's what we need. We need concise. We need clear communication. We need the opportunity to make our needs known, right? Because I think if you just sit in a holding pattern and just sort of put up with everything, I don't think that works for anybody. I think that we need a good, cohesive communication partner in order to get things to where we ultimately would like it to be. King of Pentacles, especially with that retired banker, is sort of this laid back feel. Everything is sort of on target and on point and going pretty well, right? That King of Pentacles is a beautiful card to have in any reading. Eight of Cups says there are some aspects of the relationship that do need some tweaks, that do need some adjustment. We have this abandonment card here. It's leaving card. It's an abandoned card. Couple of ways to take this. It could be an abandonment of certain aspects of the relationship. Could be an abandonment of a lot of different things that needs to happen. In other words, we need to optimize, right? So you need to get the cream of the crop or the creme de la creme or whatever it is of the relationship and have that be fully functional and lose some of the other BS that we just don't want to put up with, right? That Eight of Cups, that abandonment, that leaving feel. So it does feel like that. It does have that aspect of maybe this is something that we can get rid of some of these more annoying parts and, you know, sort of be a little more focused on the good things, because that's really what you need at the end of the day is some of these good things. High Priest. Speaking of good things, High Priest wants to know something. Let's see what High Priest wants to know. Will my contract be extended? Ooh, contract work. Cash. I hear contract work and I think fat cash. I think fat cash, because if you don't know, by the way, contractors get more money than employees because you get overtime, because you get more pay, because you're a contractor. And yeah, that's some nice cash. Because if you're an employee on salary, they will work you to death and you won't get any more money and you get paid less. So contracting's not bad. We want it to get extended, though, so we can get more of said fat cash. We can get more of fat cash. The star says yes. The star does say yes. Queen of Cups, the water of water, that emotional satisfaction, the emotional good news that we have. The good news of that Queen of Cups sort of is rounding the corner here. And it says that we can get that emotional satisfaction from here because the star says we're able to follow the path. We have the guiding star. We're able to follow it. And that path is going to lead us into said fat cash or said extension. The Temperance, we blend well with this company. They like us. We like them. And they want you back. They want you back. They need you. They need you. That big project, it didn't quite get finished. We need you for that. Not only is that, but you did so well on the project that we have another project coming up and we need you to help us out on said project. I think the agency has you covered. It's got your back. It's got your back. That's pretty good news there. Is this education consultant a good job for me? Cheryl wants to know. And I want to answer with using the Gregory Scott, because the Gregory Scott knows. I almost dropped that on the floor. Did you see that? I almost dropped that damn thing on the floor. Is the education consultant a good one? We need to know with this education consultant. Because the Lover says yes. The Moon says yes. The Magician says yes. And the Knight of Cups says yes. That's a major thumbs up. I'm just saying now, that is a hell of a lot of thumbs up. The Lover says that the job and you do blend well. Not only that, this is not a Two of Cups. We're not playing with matches here. We have the full flame. We have the full flame, the full flyer, the full fire going on here. It is happening. The Lovers is a fantastic match, especially with the Moon. It is a cycles card. You know, it is a cycles card. You read the book. The new book's coming out, by the way. You read the old book. The old book. Anyway, the Moon is a cycles card. It means a day-to-day job. Moon after moon, sun after sun. It just happens. And the Magician. You have the skills to pay the bills in this particular thing. That's big. That is huge. The Knight of Cups is Mr. Romance too. It feels like you're able to bring some things to this job that most people don't bring. You have a unique perspective that you're able to get with that. And damn, that's a good match. That is a fantastic. I love that read. I love the read. I'm just saying now, that is a fantastic read. Am I on the right path? Tanya wants to know. Am I on the right path? You know who knows? The Vox Arcana Tarot knows. I'm just saying, this is such a great deck. I'd put this deck of cards on my little graphic thing, but it's so damn ugly, I don't want to. I'd rather just put this on the table. You know what I mean? I'd rather just put this ugly book on the table because that's how ugly the box is. I'm going to make my own box for it. I think I'm just going to get a couple of the cards and design my own box, okay? Hopefully don't sue me. Don't sue me if you're the Vox Arcana people. Am I on the right path? 7 of Swords says no. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups says you need a different path. Bottom line. We got to do it. 7 of Swords is rough. It is a movement card. Now you're saying, okay, what about the 6 of Cups? This is a connection between two people. This is a family connection. You know that. And you know the 10 of Cups is this satisfaction. It is being home. It has a lot of good things for it. But we're going to base it based upon the Seven of Swords here. That is escaping from something. You're escaping from something. And I think that the path is what you need to escape from. Bottom line, Tanya, you need to escape from the path that you're on into a different one, because the different one is going to feel more like home. It's going to feel more like comfort. It's going to feel more like things wrapping up and things being where you need it to be. And that Six of Cups, it's the joining of the family member and yourself. It's the giving of the emotion, the giving of the cups. I think you have more opportunity on another path than you do on this particular thing. So I think you're on the wrong path. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. I am just a fat man reading tarot cards on the internet. So I'm just saying now, entertainment purposes only. We're down to the last 3 readings, and then I will show you a magic trick with a Rubik's Cube after the readings. All right. Should I leave? Bram. Let's find out if you should leave or not by using this one. By using this one. This one is going to have your answer. It's the Shadowland. It's the Shadowland. Now, you'll notice I got the Shadowland digitally. You're like, wait a minute. You don't have the Vox Arcana digitally, but you got that Shadowland. Why is that? Because this is Monica Budursky and her beautiful art. And I love that. That's not good art. I'm sorry. Should I leave him? Should I abandon him? The Tower, the Hanged Man, the Six of Cups, and Strength. It looks like a thumbs up. Looks like a thumbs up. Bottom line, we're going to say it now. It does. It does. Now, entertainment purposes only. Never leave somebody based upon a random dude on YouTube reading tarot cards for like a gazillion readings today. Don't based upon that. Let me tell you what I see, though. Strength says that you need to have that strength. You need to have that courage, because I think if you do leave, that's a massive change. That's a tower level change. That's not a small change. All right. That's not a small change. Not only that, but you need somewhere to go. You need a Six of Cups. Maybe you need a family member to get you into a place you need. Maybe you need a friend where you can couch crash for a little bit. Something's happening here to where this is a lot of planning. This is a big pain in the butt. It feels like it's a major thing. And the Tower is not to be treated lightly. Strength says you need to have the courage, though, if you do. Now, why do we say you need to and going on a yes? It's because of the Hanged Man. The different perspective, the different thing, the enlightenment caused by the Hanged Man is needed here. I don't think that you have it. I think that you're looking at this through glasses that are a little bit too rose-colored, that we can do this, we can do that. But the bottom line is this looks like a yes. But again, entertainment purposes only. Never leave somebody based upon random people on YouTube. I mean, don't do it. We're just random YouTubers. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just what we do. And the last reading of the night. No, we got Angel Whisper. Angel Whisper is next. Sorry, Angel Whisper. Almost forgot you. Angel Whisper, I didn't forget you. You know why I didn't forget you? Because of my little happy app I have. Okay. The most important thing the universe would like to say to me, that is not a what? That is not a good question. I have another. That's a good question. Tell me the most important thing the universe has to say to me. Let's do it. Let's get the big decks. Let's get the big decks. You know who knows? The Poe knows. The Poe knows exactly what you need to know. The Poe wants to give you this message. The Poe is here waiting. He has been waiting this entire hour and a half to get to you and let you know what the universe wants to frickin' say, because the universe has a lot to say to you tonight. A lot, my friend. The most important thing is going to be the Four of Wands reversed. Get the hell out of your comfort zone. Angel, where you at? Angel, you here? You need to get out of your comfort zone. You spend too much time there. You do. You spend too much time there. That Four of Wands, the comfort food, the comfort zone, doing things, doing activities. You always do it. You're always doing the same activity. You always got this stuff that happens where you're just like, okay, it is the same activity. It's not very inventive. I need to get out of my comfort zone and make sure that I get something exciting, that I get something wild, that I get something weird, that I do something. It's going to be a little bit different than what I do every day because you need that experience. The Empress as well. The Empress says, taking back your power. You've given too much out. You've handed it out. You've handed it out like the money trick. You've just handed it out to other people, a little too much of your power. You need to take some back. You know, the Empress is just underrated. It's the Emperor. The Empress has just as much damn power as the Emperor does. Come on. And too many people are like, oh, the Empress, it's a pregnancy. No. The Empress says take back your power. She has a lot more to say than just pregnancies. She wants you to know that you have the ability to do some of the stuff that you needed to do. A lot of people have dissuaded you. A lot of people have discouraged to you. You don't need that crap. You just don't. And the Knight of Wands as well, the wounded warrior. Don't sit up when you're wounded and be hesitant about doing it again. You know what I mean? The Harry Potter author, right? J.K. Rowling, she submitted that stupid book 9 times before anybody got it. In other words, 9 people rejected Harry Potter before it finally got published. She didn't hesitate. She submitted it again. And then she submitted it again and again and then again. What if she would have given up on the 8th time? I'm asking you this question. What if she would have just given up on the 8th time? What a complete waste. Don't do that. If you're injured, if you get rejected, if you get something that's harsh, that's hard, do it again until you get it done. Because hard times come and go, but successes make your day. It's part of getting out of the comfort zone. And finally, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Some things are not worth doing. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is reward from doing work from that Seven of Pentacles, that pair. Some things are not worth doing. If you see it being a waste of your time, if you see it being a pain in your ass and you're not getting the sort of the results that you need from this particular activity, you need to take a step back and say, is this really something that I need in my life? Because if it's not, ditch it. Ditch it. I'm tired of you wasting your time. I'm telling you now, personally, I'm tired of seeing you waste your time. Don't do it anymore. Don't waste your time anymore. And we're on the last reading. We're done tonight. The last reading of the night. It's been busy. It has been rocking tonight. I'm telling you now. It has been rocking tonight. All right. Spirit's plan for SH in me. We got to get it done. We need to know the Spirit's plan because this could be magic. It could be magical. The Eight of Pentacles says we still got work to do. 2 of Wands, Death, and the 5 of Swords. We got some conflict here. It's not an easy ride. This is not an easy ride. It's one of the roller coasters that may derail. It just might derail. You don't want it to derail, but sometimes it may derail. That Eight of Pentacles, it says we need to sort of get establishment. We need to get some establishment happening, some things happening that need to get done. We're sort of neglecting some things that don't need to be neglected, okay? We need to get things happening. We need to get things on the moving track. Because the 2 of Wands says that we're getting into a mode of, oh, this is what we do. This is what we do. Ghost Blade, we are done for tonight, but I'm here every night. By the way, if you still want to donate, I'm here every single night. I'm here tomorrow night, the next night, for the rest of your life. Every night at 6:30 p.m. Central. I'm just saying. This just says domain. It is a 2 of Wands. It says that we're getting into this zone. Okay, But I don't think the zone works for most things. Death says change is needed. Alterations are needed. Some fixes are needed. Some band-aids are needed. Some repairs are needed. Some things need to happen in order for this to work long-term, okay? Spirit says the need needs to happen for things to work long-term because the Five of Swords is Lord of Defeat. We want to dodge that. We want to dodge it. We can't sometimes. We're having difficulty sometimes. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Basically, it's centered around death. It is centered around changes. It's centered around alterations that need to happen before this gets fully functional. Because you can't get a train and put it on the tracks if it's missing a wheel or if one of the wheels is locked up. You know what I'm saying? So getting all of that done before we start the train moving full speed is going to be the big factor here. And we'll do a magic trick tomorrow. I'm kind of tired now. My voice is hurting. All right. I'm here every single night at 6:30 p.m. Central, every single night for the rest of your life. So if you like what you saw today, by the way, hit that like and sub, of course. I mean, we're on YouTube. You know I'm going to beg you for a like and sub. Come on. Come on. But in addition to that, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We will see you tomorrow.
A coalition of decisions whirling in my heart, and my vision, a rescission, has never been this hard. I got wasted when I tasted the sweetness of your lips. We're not ready, we're unsteady, I'm stuck inside your grip.